Hello, community. Hello, collective. Welcome to Sunny Tarot, or welcome back to Sunny Tarot if you're new. I mean, if you are a returner, subscriber, and or viewer, this is going to be general messages. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't resonate. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. We also have the Seven of Pentacles here. So what I'm picking up here is in regards to information and records. Even if a person has been keeping tabs on you, it looks like somebody may have been keeping tabs on you. Or in regards to information here, I do see that there is a fast change in the wind. It feels like there is a fast shift and a fast change in the wind. Something to do with communication can be changing as well. There is a general collect there is like a general circle that is changing in a situation. It seems like altogether something is changing. Something is rapidly changing altogether. That's what I'm picking up here. It looks like when a situation, it may feel like it may lead to an argument, a fight, yeah, a yell, scream, or something like that. When a situation feels like it'll lead to that, or it feels like that energy is approaching, it looks like there is, for some of you guys, you resonate with that message. There is a energy here of patiently waiting, or a needing to wait to see the results in a situation. Is the overall energy is to be patient and wait for results. Some of you guys, you already know that. The Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, there is forward movement on some sort of rituals that your spirit guides are behind the scenes moving on a ritual that you place. I see a page, I see wording bolded. Pay attention to some paperwork where the wording is bolded. Okay, it stands out. I also see for some reason here, it looks like there is paperwork that's not bolded. The paperwork that is bolded is chosen. And then I see the paperwork that's not bolded. Somebody is racing towards. For some reason, it seems like there was a vibe where you showed your talent, or you put your works out there, and you're protected and you're chosen, that you know that in a situation. And then there is competition that for some reason you had to see people race to choose others and others' works. There is a specific protector. There is a specific divine masculine here. It could be a divine masculine or a divine feminine that wants to give you the message of karmic, that wants to give you more clarity in your situation and point out karmic attacks. They want to point out each karmic attack that happened in your on your journey, in your path, because they've been watching you. They was watching you behind the scenes, and they want to bring back to the surface all the problems that you had faced because they watched you and they didn't like what they were seeing. When it comes to certain things playing out in your reality, certain things playing out in your foresight or in your sight, certain things playing out like certain dreams or certain visuals or certain messages to try to put you in fear, or karmic attacks, mainly a lot of karmic attacks, or trying to affect your physical sight, where it's like affecting something, trying to affect your reality and the conditions of your reality and where you are. It looks like a karmic was watching behind the scenes and they were protecting you. Sometimes, in regards to a rejection is for your protection in a situation. Something abnormal is being cut off. There was abnormal flow in the spirit realm that was affecting every divine being. It was affecting divine masculine, believe it or not, and it was affecting divine feminine. The abnormalness was the karmic trying to hold on to controlling your conversation with each other, to controlling the first phone call or the first messaging or the first meeting, the first words, the first sight, to then try to control the whole thing, the whole union, the whole experience, the whole thing. The karmic was holding on to it because it was also watching you. Before some of you guys even woke up and ascended, the karmic was watching to know that you have a divine counterpart, and was holding on to the first saying, the first words, the first meeting, the first whatever. From the time it starts, it tried to wait, it tried to compete in being patient and waiting with you, and it was very abnormal, affecting everything, every bit of flow that I'm seeing the karmics cut off. Some of you guys, you could have received your union faster. Some of you guys, you could have been in union already, but it's due to your spirit guides just has to wait, watch, and see how long is it going to take for the karmic to get cut off. Because a lot of you guys, it was the most stubborn boundaries. The karmic, you couldn't cross a certain bounds, you couldn't cross a certain line, and they have put stuff on you. Some of you guys, you haven't went through karmic cycles that they tried to make it difficult for you to go through, because you're not as toxic as they are. Because you're not as toxic as the karmic is, you had to wait. You had to be patient in a lot of situations for things to clear out. A lot of you guys have completed 9 karmic cycles, and you don't really need permission for anyone moving forward. The permission, something that you needed permission in a situation, like this could be, some of you guys are really young. It could be in regards to driving a vehicle. For example, you won't be needing permission long for to do certain things, or to something is dropping. Be aware of a drop in conversation. Be aware in somebody's mood changing and dropping. Be aware of also somebody used to have authority. Somebody used to be, this could be somebody in your town or your neighborhood. This could be somebody around you, somebody that you're dealing with, or somebody that your person is dealing with. But there was a person here that had authority. There was a karmic that had a lot of authority, too close to divine authority, and was pretty much stunting the growth of your divine masculine and or your growth. And it looks like they have decreased in authority. It looks like they have completely decreased. Reason for it is because they didn't know what they were fighting for. The karmic just fights and doesn't know what they're fighting for. They could have also kept changing their fight for. So it resulted in their results. So it fell on the results. So the result is that they're removed from authority because things are stunted. There's rarely any growth in anything. And they're affecting others. They're affecting others. This Page of Pentacles, you or your person could be really affected because of a karmic behind the scenes fight. Was absolutely like trash. Like, don't even fight no more. Like, give up. Don't, like, quit. Walk away. Walk away. Because it was affecting you and your person. It looks like here. And the karmic has to go through severe debt. It looks like the karmic is being put under a lot of debt. It looks like they have a problem. They're side eyeing. They have a problem with something. It don't matter. It looks like there's people to clean up, or it looks like there are people to place order to do a job. Because I do see the Seven of Pentacles. It looks like he swept everything up into a pile and he's cleaned up a huge problem. There was a karmic that was dumping a lot of their burden and a lot of their problems on you. This could have been a specific karmic identification in the spirit realm. It looks like here, when it comes to karmic cycles, you have cleared 9 karmic cycles. There was a defense, a spiritual defense issue that was affecting the flow of your receivings and the receivings of your divine partner. It looks like a karmic just tried to continue to watch as they're receiving. Like, the karmic was putting in the spirit realm something to do with they fight for you. They could have been like parents in a past life. Or they could have been trying to block your real parent somewhere. But it was affecting you. It looks like here. So, in regards to a karmic lying on what they own and what they don't own, or what someone else owns and what somebody else doesn't own, some things are very obvious. That the karmic is delusional. Like, it likes to lie on what it is that it owns and what it is other people own. In regards to who's in fear, in regards to who stands up, who speaks up for themselves, who puts in the work, who put in the work 10 years ago, who put in the work X amount of years ago. A lot of the times, most of the times, the karmic lies to try to project, manipulate, control a situation and a person. The karmic wants to try to control whatever it is that is communication, and communication your way, or communication involving you or your person. Like, the karmic is evil lying phones and phone calls in general. Like, just the fact that there's phone calls, like thinking something's cute but kind of delusional. Some of you guys, the karmic is trying to be in a delusional relationship with you or your person, and you and your person don't even know, or you do know. But the thing is, the karmic tried to block defense because there was a spiritual defense problem, and you and your person felt backed in a corner. Like, there is a huge feeling of something backfiring if you were to defend yourself, if you was to speak up. So you might as well not. And the karmic had put too many blocks, or the karmic had put too many curses. It looks like mainly a lot of curses abnormally. It looks like it was abnormal curses on you prior to this moment, previously, lifetimes ago. It put way too many curses. And you've recently, or you soon, you and or your person is near to completing curse breaking. The karmic doesn't want the curses to break off. Be aware of holds, feeling like curses isn't breaking off, where things are backfiring. It feels like things are backfiring somewhere. It looks like a lot of you guys, when dealing with a person that puts themselves in a position to get hurt, and then they're like mad at you for some reason. Who cares? Like, they're gonna just continue to get hurt. A lot of the times, a karmic could be triggered. Somebody's like, yeah, that's the get out trigger. The get out trigger is the trigger somebody's triggered. Somebody's feeling attacked and somebody's feeling triggered. So you know what the karmic gonna do? You know what the karmic gonna do? The karma is gonna keep doing what it been doing, and trying to increase, like, and trying to get more intense than it, trying to move forward, like, and then not doing nothing at all, because there has been a spiritual defense upgrade. The karmic's noticing that people is able to defend themselves, so it's backing off and it's not saying a word, not saying a peep. It ain't got no problem with nothing. If anything, it's gonna try to stop putting itself in a position to get hurt. But it's just naturally, it's now that the karmic was intentionally doing all the things not to do, crossing boundaries, and knowing that if it crossed the boundary, it'll get hurt, or it might get hurt. It's just, now it's just everywhere it goes. The karmic, everywhere it goes now, it's just going to get hurt. Even if it tries to fight it off, even if it intentionally tries to not get hurt, if that makes sense. Because people know when to stop doing something and when to start doing something. And that is your message. I hope this resonated with you. I hope that you enjoyed. The main message here is a lot of backfiring, feeling of backfiring is clearing off. And you should be able to complete whatever a new beginning that you started or you want to start. You should be able to move forward, it looks like here. But there could be loose ends that needs to be tied up. So be aware of that. But yeah, if you like these messages, if these resonate with you, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.